All right, we are solving two-step equations. I don't see any equations where we will be needing to multiply because we're dividing. Looks like we're going to be dividing because we're multiplying. Let's start with letter N. You've probably heard about the guy who fell off a bridge in Paris. To find out about two other French citizens, solve each equation below and find your solution in the code. Each time the solution appears, write the letter of the exercise above it. Okay, I'm going to start with letter N, like I said. All right, so we're going to start with drawing a vertical line through the equal sign. We're going to star the variable, and we're going to box the number without the variable, put a circle around the number that does have the variable, and we're circling the sign. We want to move the number in the box, and to do that, well, I don't know why I'm changing my color. I guess I should. Why not? We need to do the inverse or the opposite of subtraction and add, and we will get 0. And what we do to one side of the equal sign, we do to the other, so we're going to add 2. And we're going to get our calculators out, or we're going to think about integers, positive and negative integers. That's our goal. Some of us have goals in math. So negative 24, we should put in negative 24 plus 2. And we get negative 22. Yes, we do. All right, so now we have negative 11 times r over here. The inverse or opposite of multiplication is division, and this is what it looks like to divide in algebra. There's that divisor bar. We're going to divide by negative 11, and that's going to give us 1r. And what we do to one side, we do to the other. Divide by negative 11. Negative 22 divided by negative 11. Oop, that needs to be negative, folks. Yep. And that gives us 2. So R equals 2. That is our answer for letter N. And we're going to find the number 2 up here. There it is. So we're going to put the letter N there. Do we see any other 2s? Yep, there's another 2. That's the only. I see 2 2s. Okay, let's see. What other number should I do? All right, I seem to be sticking with this column. That's all right. Letter R. We have negative 52 minus 3 times u equals 8. The inverse operation, well, let's start with the vertical line through the equal sign. We're going to star the number with the variable. We're going to box the number that does not have a variable. We're going to put the circle around the sign and the number and the variable. We want to move the number that is in the box over to the other side because we want to get the variable u all by itself. How do we move it? Move it. How do we move it? Move it. Well, we do the opposite or inverse of negative, and we make it positive. Positive 52. Negative 52 plus 52 gives us 0. It really does. Check it out on the calculator if you need to. What we do to one side, we do to the other. What did we do? Right, we added 52. Add 52. 52. So 52 plus 8, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7, 8, 59, 60. And now we're dealing with a negative 3 times u. What's the opposite or inverse of multiplication? Division. So we're going to divide. There's our divisor bar. It looks slanted. That's okay. It still works the same way. Divide by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 just gives us 1u. 1u. Try it out on your calculator if you need to. We do to one side, we do to the other. What did we do? We divided by negative 3. 60. Check it out. Here's the division button. Divided by 3. What kind of 3? Negative 3 equals negative 20. Negative 20. So u equals negative 20. That is a negative. So we're going to find the letter R. No, we're not. We're going to find the number negative 20, and we're going to put the letter R there. There it is. R. Do we see any other negative 20s? I don't. Do you? Okay. Let's pick a doozy. Which column? You pick. Which column? How about the first column? All right, we're working on letter T. Start with a vertical line. We're going to star the number with the variable. We are going to box in the number that does not have a variable, and we'll be moving that very soon. We're going to circle the sign and the number and the variable. How do we move it? How do we like to move it? We like to move it. Well, we need to find the inverse. I keep saying that, don't I? Inverse. I-N-V-E-R-S-E. What is the inverse of addition? What's the inverse of addition? Well, it's subtraction. Inverse of addition is subtraction. Okay, so yep, that's our second or third step here. We're going to subtract 7. 7 minus 7 is 0. What we do to one side, we do to the other. What do? We took away 7. 27 minus 7 is 20. 20. And what operation are we doing over here? You're right, we're multiplying. Negative 5 times x. We're multiplying. And we're doing algebra. And in algebra, this is what division looks like. The inverse of division is... the inverse of division is multiplication. Miss Niebuhr, you're kind of thinking backwards here a little bit, but that's okay. You're still with me, aren't you? We're multiplying. So the inverse of multiplication is division. And we need to draw the divisor bar, don't we? Yes, we do. Going back to red. Red. Yeah, so negative 5 times x. We need to divide. Here's the divisor bar. Divide by negative 5. And so that gives us 1x. 1x equals, what we do to one side, we do to the other. What did we do? We divided by negative 5. 20 divided by negative 5. That's what it looks like on my calculator. You ready? 20 divided by 5. What kind of 5? Negative. Don't forget that. Equals negative 4. So x equals negative 4, and we just have one negative 4. We're going to put the letter T above it. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. There's more letters up here. I didn't see that. Why did he feel at home in a bakery? What do they call the famous French general who kept dynamite in his kitchen? Let's see. Okay, so I need to find some more twos. Two. There's a two. So that's going to be N. And we need to find some more negative 20s. Do I have any negative 20s that I didn't see before? There's an R. And how about negative 4? Negative 4. Nope, I don't see any. Okay, let's keep going. I'm doing all the ones that have the negatives in front of them, by the way. All right, letter H. We are going to draw a vertical line going through the equal sign, star the variable, box the number that we're moving, put a circle around the sign and the number in the variable. Positive 2, what's the inverse of positive 2? You're right, you are thinking ahead of me. We're going to subtract 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. What we do to one side, we do to the other, minus 2. That's what we did to the other side of the equal sign. Negative 75 minus 2 is going to give us negative what? We're keeping the negative sign, aren't we? 75, 76, 77, negative 77. Good for you. Okay, what are we doing over here? We're multiplying. Negative 7 times D. That's the operation. We're multiplying or timesing. So the inverse of multiplication is division. And this is what the divisor bar looks like. In division, we're going to divide by negative 7. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 gives us 1D. And what we do to one side, we do to the other. What were we doing? We divided by negative 7. 77 divided by negative 7 is 77 divided by 7. What kind of 7? Negative equals negative 11. Students, Mrs. Niebuhr made a mistake. I did not put in negative 77. I just put in 77 divided by negative 7, and that gave me negative 11. The answer is not negative 11. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. So I should have put in 77. What kind of 77? Negative divided by 7. What kind of 7? A negative 7. And that equals 11. D equals positive 11. So now we're going on the hunt. We're going on the hunt for 11, positive 11, and it's going to be H. H. Any more positive 11s? Any more? Oh, yep. H. Ha 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 ha. Can't trick me. Go back and check your work. Yep. Okay, I'll do one more. I've looked at each column. All right, I'll do M very quickly. Draw a vertical line, star the variable, box off the number we're moving, circle the sign and the number in the variable. Negative 7, I haven't changed my colors. Negative 7, we're adding 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, negative 36. We are multiplying. Inverse is division. Divide by 3. We just get 1M. And what we do to one side, we do to the other. Negative 36 divided by 3 gives us, it gives us negative 12. So we're going to find negative 12, and we're putting the letter M with it. Keep up the good work. You can do it.